Echoes in the dark. I wandered through the shadowy corridors, my footsteps the only sound, breaking the deep, heavy silence. Every so often, the metal walls would groan, settling from years of disrepair. Out here, far from the last remnants of civilization, the station's lights had long since given out. My flashlight was the only source of illumination, carving a narrow path through the abandoned passageways. But I knew where I was going. I always did. The old communications array, the one perched on the edge of the station, still held my focus. Its towering antennas reached outward into the stars, waiting for a voice that might bring us salvation from the slow decay we faced. Many called my task a waste of time, urging me to focus on keeping the life support systems operational. Some saw it as my coping mechanism. But no one, not a single soul, believed I would ever hear anything back. As I stepped into the command center, my eyes landed on the printer, still methodically printing the same old transmissions, the same lines it had repeated since my grandfather first showed me this room decades ago. This sector has been deserted. All remaining vessels must evacuate. We still need help. We have millions left here. They will perish without assistance. They're already gone. They just don't know it yet. No one could pinpoint exactly when these messages were first sent. But my grandfather had come here daily to check for updates, and when he could no longer make the trek, I took over. I remember the night I asked him why he bothered, why he persisted when nothing had changed. "Let me tell you something about humans," he had said, his voice soft but filled with resolve. Long, long ago, there was a massive empire that stretched across the stars. Every world it encountered was given a simple choice: bow to us or be destroyed. And when they met humanity, the answer was always defiance. In no time, they were wiped out. "Are we all doomed like them?" I had asked him, my young voice trembling. "No, we are not," he said gently, because even though the Empire thought it had destroyed them, humanity reappeared, far from where they had first been found. The Empire offered the same ultimatum, and again, humanity resisted. And again, they were wiped out. This went on again and again for thousands of years. They became known as the Great Infestation. "So, we should never give up?" I asked, clinging to the lesson. "Exactly. But there's more to the story," he continued. "After the Empire fell and peace reigned, humanity resurfaced once more. This time, they weren't met with hostility, but friendship. They flourished, helping their new allies until war came again. Humanity fought with honor and disappeared yet again. Over time, they became known as the Everlasting Shadows." I had frowned. "That sounds really sad, though." "It is," he admitted. "But wait. Over time, humans learned from their history. They no longer settled planets, but lived aboard colossal ships that roamed the galaxy. Instead of fighting, they brought aid, food, medicine, and peace. Wherever their fleets arrived, the suffering cheered. For millennia, they became known as the Silent Guardians." "But Grandpa," I had asked, troubled, "why aren't they helping us now?" This time, my mother answered with a sigh. Because in the end, a powerful AI destroyed their fleets, leaving them stranded on planets like the rest of us. The AI went mad and wiped them out completely before self-destructing. And with that, humanity was gone. For good. Grandfather had shaken his head in disapproval. "That's not the point. The story is about perseverance and hope." He had turned to me, his eyes steady. "That's why I come here every day. Because somewhere out there, someone remembers how to help, even when no one else does." And so, when his health failed, I took over his daily ritual. I came to this room, checked the equipment, and waited for a message. Even when everyone else had lost hope, I kept listening. That day was like any other. I ran through my checks, glanced at the printer, still printing the same old lines, and prepared to leave. But just as I reached the doorway, I heard something new. A soft, mechanical hum. I spun around. The printer was moving. Slowly, new words were appearing on the page, one letter at a time. To anyone receiving this, help is on its way.